I love a good before and after. If I have 30 minutes free, that's what I want to watch. However, finding 30 minutes free, well, that's part of my story. My name is April. I'm a follower of Jesus, and this explains why so much of my life is not normal. You know, in my world, it's pretty hard to find a place to be alone and think. Sometimes you just have to go to drastic measures. So here I am, alone, except for Genesis. For a mom, alone means my kids can't get to me right now.
What are you doing up there? Hey, what are you doing up there?
They found me. Oh well, it was fun. I at least got like 3 minutes, probably 3 minutes alone up here on top of this mountain. I've discovered that I am an irrational dreamer. I've been married to my husband Tom for 20 years. Add to that, we're the parents of 5 dynamic children. We aren't originally from SoCal. That's Southern California, if you're not from here. We live in a small 2-bedroom apartment in the city. Our oldest son, Caden, is 16. Then we have Truth, who's 14, Eden, 11, Mason, 7, and Karis, 3. We believe that's our privilege to raise our kids to love God and country and respect people. As a child, I began working hard on my before and after plot. I loved cleaning and organizing, taking a messy junk drawer and making it functional and organized. I find I've always been drawn to things that need a restore. A room, a piece of furniture, a business, even people. So when God brought me to Gum 7 years ago, I found a place that needed a restoration. Meet Gum and JR. They started this business 26 years ago.
After 5 years in business, they tell you that's when you made it. But what about 20 years? You know, my husband and myself, we opened up Gum's Mall of Antiques and Collectibles in 1997. When we happened upon the 20-year mark, we were like exhausted because we were working 7 days a week, open daily, and it was just myself and my husband and our kids. I was very, very exhausted, and of course my husband was too. So we were at the decision time, like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go forward? You know, our kids are gonna want the business. So we started praying.
And that's when me and all my ideas arrived. We've been working hard together to revive the store for the past 6 years now. Both amazing adult children have now joined our team, and together we're trying to restore and reimagine this business. Now, I want you to meet our team.
Hi, I'm Gum.
I'm JR.
This is Conan, the heir to the throne, or more plainly, the son of Gum and JR. He is currently single, and we can't help but constantly try to find him a wife. He has come alongside his parents and is training to someday take over the store. This is Genesis, daughter to Gum and JR. Her and her husband homeschool their 4 beautiful children. They have just recently returned home to California after being full-time RVers. They're currently living with her parents, launching a ministry, keeping up with their YouTube channel, writing a book, and trying to change the world.
So in the 2 years that we were traveling, I vlogged. I love vlogging. It's kind of my jam, so you'll see me often holding the camera, but this is my parents' store. God is doing so many different things.
So we've had lots of projects that we've accomplished throughout the years, so I'm gonna highlight a few of them. We're in the back section. This used to have the really dated panels. So we removed that.
I did all of those tiles. Look at that. All the way down.
Okay, so some of what you're gonna see, you may begin to think that we are, oh wait, we don't use that word. Collectors. We're collectors here. Yeah, it's for reals. But we're just gonna do this, because that's what we do sometimes. We just go, we'll get to that a little later. We're going upstairs, and this is an area that actually is still in progress, but I'm super proud of what we've accomplished. Whole special section of the store known as the place of overflow. To really understand what's happening up here, I'm gonna have to do this.
Hi. The place of overflow is basically all of the stuff that we're trying to bring life back to, that's maybe sitting around in certain areas that haven't been looked at, and I get to manage all of that and make it beautiful again and make it presentable and just stretching people's imaginations on how can they use all this stuff. And so this is the space of overflow, place of overflow. All the overflow stuff comes to me. But also too, there's actually really great stuff in here. As we were going through things, we're just blessed to receive a lot of different things over the time.
Genesis' purpose this year was to help deal with storage, and it has been a slow uphill climb.
Yes.
But I have faith.
Me too.
That we're moving the right direction.
We're moving, forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, she is not.
No, I'm not.
She's not a collector. This whole area has really been redone, as well as this was one of our other things, is putting in a picture wall. We have so much art that's piled up, and so now we have created a picture wall on the side. Our plans to restore this place involved cleaning up, building some upgrades, appealing to younger shoppers. We have had lots of projects since then. Some great before and afters for sure. This brings us to our most ambitious plan yet. To build a commercial kitchen inside this 13,000 square foot greenhouse. Add a small cafe and artisan shop. I'm gonna show you where the coffee shop is gonna be. This past year we've learned how to mill our own wheat for bread. I need my bigger bowl. It will be great when I have all of the right things. Most people have been taught that bread is bad for you. However, that can't be further from the truth. Jesus calls himself the bread of life. When you eat freshly milled wheat, you're eating bread the way it was designed for your body. God's so smart. Yeah, we do. We got it.
Look at that.
So the inspiration behind the coffee shop is I'm really passionate about wanting people to be healthy, whether it's spiritually or physically or emotionally. This is where we're building the coffee shop. So right now, as you can see, it's antiques, but we are going to be putting in a commercial kitchen and moving all of these things. A beautiful commercial kitchen. These will be the beautiful doors into the coffee shop. And now you're in the future coffee shop. We're gonna be putting some French doors on the front of our building, busting out that wall, putting a patio in. Part of our goal with the coffee shop at the cafe is really to bring in really healthy food options that are a way to honestly, like, it's kind of like our underground church. That's our vision behind it. And like to bring the community together, to bridge the generations, have classes where older people can teach younger people things like quilting or crocheting, things like that. We've got some good stuff coming. A community table. Oh, and side note, no laptops. Oh yeah, I'm doing that. I am banning laptops in this coffee shop. You're gonna have to come and connect with people. And then to offer food for people that can actually help restore their health. And so we're really excited about what we're doing, and this is why we picked it, because it has so much charm and personality. We've been working with our city for actually quite a while now to get our designs approved, and we're getting ready to move on to the next phase. I'm saying that in faith because we're about to present our plans to get our building permits. So by faith, I'm believing we're gonna get those building permits. This is currently my life. Managing gums part-time, homeschooling 4 children, milling, baking bread for our family and to test recipes, meeting with our architect, meeting with an artist to design a mural on our exterior wall, and taking care of a rather impressive 3-year-old. When you get us all together with our combined families and 9 children, life gets fun. We're going to give you a sneak peek into our world and what we're hoping to do. So, welcome.